All right, the deliberation has begun. The Diddy trial has come to an end. It's in the last stage, baby. Let's see what's gonna happen. I don't know, man. What y'all thinking? Y'all thinking guilty or innocent? Which one you thinking? I'm thinking hung jury. I really don't see 12 people convicting Diddy. Somebody in that panel, they love Diddy, man. So they gonna ride for Diddy, man. I think it's gonna be a hung jury, and then we see what happens next. But overall, they have proven bribery, arson, kidnapping, weapons charges, transportation for prostitution, sex trafficking. Not so much. I'm 50-50 on the sex trafficking thing, because you ask why the girls didn't leave, and I'm gonna tell you why they didn't leave. They was getting money, they was getting recognition, they was getting paid for. Their lives was in a whole different. Girls look for a baller like this. Girls look for a rich man like this every single day. He's part of the 1% of American millionaires. So they got him. So why should they leave him and go somewhere else? They just had to get with what he was with. They didn't really want to do it, but they had to do it. Like, what was you gonna do? Okay, so let me go out and try to find another. Cassie was up under the pendulum, bro. He had her whole career in his hand, and if you had her doing all that, if she agreed to doing all that, why you didn't put her music out? Because he knew she wasn't that good of an artist, but she was beautiful. She was drop dead gorgeous. So, you went after her and you did what you wanted to do with her. You used her for what you wanted, and at the end, she came back and used you for what she needed. Real talk, she needed some bread, so she did what she had to do, and got 20 million up out of you and 10 million up out of the hotel. But we still can't wipe away that video. Nothing can wipe away that video, y'all. You could reference, okay, P. Diddy's a great person, but what about that video? P. Diddy does stuff for charity and the kids, but what about that video? P. Diddy looks out for families, but what about that video? See, women ain't gonna like that video, period. No woman is gonna like that video. So that's why I'm thinking a hung jury, because when you look at the jury, it's 8 men and 4 women. I bet you all those women has already got it in their head that he's guilty, but those men be on each other's side, and we be trying to understand. But any logical man will look at that video and be like, okay, so he might not have did all this what they saying, but even though they proved it, he just looked like a spousal abuser. He looked like he's guilty of domestic violence. But you got to look at everything. You got to look at the whole picture, man. The picture is painted. The picture is painted. I can't, in my eyes, he did a lot of things and he guilty. That's in my eyes. But in the average guy's eyes, or they gonna be like, nah, it ain't like that. But then you heard Keefe D allegedly say he got paid to unalive Tupac, allegedly. That's kind of crazy right there, man. That haven't sit well with me for a long time, because everybody was blaming Suge. Suge did it, but then I was telling people, why would Suge tell some people to shoot in a car that he's in? Bullets go their own way. It ain't like he had no Navy SEAL, no sniper shooting at him. I ain't finna tell nobody to shoot while I'm in the car too. That's just insane. So, karma is real, bro. So I don't know if this is his karma or whatever, but he done like, what, 7 months in there or so far. But, if he's guilty of all these things, that ain't enough. But we got to see how it goes. I'm 50-50. I think he going to get a hung jury if you ask me. But that's just if you ask me. I ain't the smartest in the world, and I ain't the dumbest either. But, they in deliberation right now. Deliberation started today. So we going to see. If they come back with a fast verdict, then he going home. But if they take a little time, that means they trying to work things out, and they kind of confused, and they trying to convince somebody else. And we just gonna see. The waiting begins. But if you get any value from this video, Comment below and let me know what you think about this video. Do you think he's innocent? Do you think he's guilty? Do you think he's going to get a hung jury? What do you think? I really want to know what the people think. You know, I got my way of thinking. I think he's going to get a hung jury. What do y'all think? You know, it's a lot of people say it's hard to convict a celebrity, but, you know, it is what it is. But let me know down below. Please subscribe to my channel if you don't mind. If you can't subscribe, I appreciate it if you hit that like button and like the video. It helps it go around, move around in the YouTube atmosphere. Help people to thumbs up, thumbs down, comment on it, like it, not like it, you know, whatever. I appreciate you for watching, and let's see how this verdict goes, man. Is P. Diddy free or is P. Diddy gone? Which one?